Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Smothers. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quick completion on the out. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The RPO fired complete to the left. Ripping through the defense. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
Now, I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Caught in the backfield, it's Hooks. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10.
And you got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? But
maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. In the red area, it's Hill. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Moore. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Moving out to the right. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The hand to the running back. Here's a little room there. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Defensively, you'll take the slow downs. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Brown. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
It'll be 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Arch to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Sweet cut there. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Manning. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Second down, he'll throw it. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Art's going to spin it again. Got his man out of the backfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You can see why this running back is on the field on third down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, Manning. Release to the back. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Really nice job of awareness on first down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. The offense changing the play. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. More play action. He's going to let it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
What a tremendous job in coverage by that DB. He just stayed in the receiver's hip pocket, then able to locate the football and swat it away.
Caught behind the line. It's Davison. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davison. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people.
There he goes! They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. The defense with sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big fourth down stop.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Looks it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Longhorn. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dante Moore looking to buy time. He's going to take off. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Moore to the air. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like they take a deep shot, they try it short. They've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
Oh, and it's a bit of a missed up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Moore. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Ducks want to move quickly. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Finds his big tight end. Shakes off the defender. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. More to the air again. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a first and goal. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Could not make his way to the corner. It's third and goal and third and long. Run the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. More to throw for it on fourth down. Fires to the end zone. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give. Football on downs. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Tries to get it on the ground. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing more. Escapes the pressure to his right. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Fourth down, more. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Dante Moore wants to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
On the direct snap, it's Moore. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Fires into the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. The 40, the 30, at the 20. Touchdown,